Hi, Grizzlies. It's me, Miss Rebecca, Inter's math coach, and I'm excited to do a number talk with an addition equation with you today. So, why do we do number talks? Well, they encourage us to talk about our strategies. They give us a chance to listen to other people's strategies. They show us that there are many ways to approach math problems, and they help us justify our thinking and work through our mistakes. So, how do we do number talks during distance learning? Well, as you know, number talks are best to do with at least one other person. So you could do your number talk with a parent, with a brother or sister. If you don't have any of them available, maybe even your pet or a stuffed animal might even work. Get creative, but it's important to do it with as many people as possible. Feel free to use your hand signals that you use in class while you're doing your number talk at home. Here's a little reminder if you need it. In this number talk, you will use mental math to solve the problem. I want to challenge you to come up with at least 2 different ways to solve the problem. Explain to someone how your brain solves the problem. I'm going to challenge you to use English to explain your thinking, and I also want to challenge you to draw a picture to explain your thinking. Lastly, I want you to listen to how someone else's brain solved the problem. Are you ready? I'm only going to show the equation for a short time, so pause the next part until you're ready to move on. The problem is 15 plus 18. Remember to only use mental math. Don't feel rushed, so this is a great time to pause the video and wait until you have found your strategy and you're ready to move on. What answer did you get? Share your answer with somebody else. What did your brain do to get the answer? Pause the video and tell someone how your brain got the answer. Were you able to come up with more than one way to solve it? If so, explain all your methods. What strategies did you think of or use to solve it mentally? Is your strategy the same as your family members? Pause the video and hear how a family member did it. Do you think you could draw your ideas? If you know about bar models, this might be a great time to try them out. Here are some ways my brain solved it. Are any of these the same as you? Take a look. So one way I can do this is I can decompose the numbers 15 and 18 thinking of number bonds. I know that 15 can be decomposed as a 10 and a 5, and 18 can be decomposed as a 10 and an 8. I can use those numbers to then add my numbers together. 10 plus 10, I know is 20, and 5 plus 8, I know is 13. If I add those 2 parts together, I end up with 33, which is my sum. I can draw this idea using a bar model. Addition is putting 2 parts together to make a whole. So the original problem was 15 plus 18, and I want to know what the total is. What I did in this strategy is I broke up the 15 into a 10 and a 5, and I broke up the 18 into a 10 and an 8. So then I combine those 2 amounts, first putting together the 10s, and next putting together the 5 and the 8 to get my final answer of 33. Another way I could have done this is I could have decomposed just the 18. I know that 18 is made up of 15 plus 3, and I know the fact 15 plus 15 equals 30, which means I just have to add 3 more to get my final answer of 33. If I were to represent this in a bar model, I would show that I'm breaking up the 18 into a 15 and a 3. And I would show that I know that 15 and 15 is 30, and I would just add the 3 more. Many of you may have chosen the traditional algorithm where you put the 2 numbers on top of each other. In this way, there's 2 ways I can explain it. I can look at my place value, and I can see that 5 plus 8 equals 13. And then I can go into my tens place and see that 10 plus 10 equals 20. I know that 13 plus 20 is 33. Probably what most of you did, though, is the shortcut. We know that 5 plus 8 is 13, so we put the 3 here, and we regroup the 10 into the tens place. We're then left with 3 tens.
What did you think of my strategies? Were they similar to yours? Thanks so much for doing a number talk with me. Stay healthy, helpful, and calm. I look forward to doing another number talk with you soon. Bye.